Hi, I'm Jacob Ray. I'm a social studies teacher at North Shore Senior High School. I'm making a quick tutorial video for you showing you how to use FlipGrid. FlipGrid's a pretty cool site that allows students to record video responses to different prompts and questions. I actually just recently used it in my class, but I'll show you some ways that you can use it in yours. Okay, so we're going to start here. The website is just flipgrid.com, and then we can go to educator sign up or log in. And then if you sign up with Google, you can just enter your school email address. Just make sure to put at GP Apps. I'm going to use my personal email address just to do this one so that I can show you a blank one. Okay, this is the first thing that's going to pop up, but we're going to go and look through some other things. So we'll just close this. The discussion tab up at the top, this is where you're going to house most of your classes and your assignments. So we'll get back to this one in a minute whenever I show you how to create those different groups. The Discovery tab is going to allow you to go through and search different topics and things that other people have created and then they've made public. Activity gives you a chance to check engagement. There's some achievements that you can earn. It'll show you your recent activity. But right now, since there aren't any assignments and no students have uploaded videos to this account, we're not going to have any information in here. I haven't played around with mixtapes and shorts very much. I know that that's a way that you can combine and kind of share multiple videos. That's just stuff that I haven't had a chance to get into yet. And then Grid Pals up here is basically a way for you to go online and connect with other educators throughout the country and really around the world that have used it. By default, it's set to hidden so that you can't be viewed by anybody else. But if you'd like to, you can activate that, and then other educators can kind of go in and find you, and you can select them and hopefully share things back and forth that way. So we'll go back to the discussion tab. Okay, the way I use it is I start with groups, and I use the groups as my classes. So if I go to create a group, this is what's going to pop up. And this one's going to be sports history test class. And there's several different ways to have students join. The way that I like to do it is I just post the assignment in Google Classroom and have them join through a link that way. But you can play around and have students join through email or usernames or several other options. Okay, so I'm going to click next. And then here, if I wanted to, I could go through and enter all my student email addresses. Or what I can do is I can limit it to certain domains. So the way that I do it is I put at gpapps.parkisd.com. And that way, in order for somebody to join, they have to have an email address that ends with at gpapps.galenaparkisd.com so that like our students would have to use their gpapps email address. Now click next. And then I can post this group and students can join the group, but the way that I've been doing it so far is just I'm posting the individual assignments. So I can close that. And then I'm actually going to go back and I'm going to make another group. So that anybody that views this video can go back and join and submit their responses as well. Close that. Okay. So now I'm ready to make an assignment. So I'm going to go into my sports history test class. And the topic is what I use as my assignments. So let's say that I wanted to have my students complete an assignment, and then at the end, they're going to provide some type of reflection or a video just saying how they think the lesson went, or maybe that's what I use as an exit ticket. Then that's what I'm going to make in FlipGrid. So I click Add Topic. And it gives you a little bit of advice here. But then we're going to create a name, so it's going to be, here you go. We're going to call this topic FlipGrid Ideas, and the question is going to be, okay, now we have a few different formatting options. We can change the way the text looks. We can add a link. And then down below it, this is where we can set a limit for the amount of time, anywhere from 15 seconds all the way up to 10 minutes. So I'm just going to set this one for 1 minute. Then we have topic moderation. So basically set it to where you have to approve a response or not. I haven't turned this on yet, but depending on how it continues to go with my students, that may get changed. In the media section, you're able to upload some media to this. And so maybe you want to put a video explanation or like an example of what you want from your students. That'd be a good way. You could record a video that way. You can upload videos. You can import videos from different websites, but you can play around with that. So we're going to click Create Topic right here. And so now this link is the one that I would share in Google Classroom. So if I wanted to share that in Google Classroom, just click Share to Google Classroom. And then I should be able to just select the class I'd like to share it with, Sports History Test Class. And then I can create an assignment, ask a question. We're going to select Create an Assignment and go. And now I can post that as an assignment in Google Classroom, and that'll pop up, and now my students can just follow the link in order to get to that assignment. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you how to do is, so I've made that one assignment for my sports history class. Well, I want to apply that assignment also to the teacher tutorial class. So I'm going to go back in to sports history, and then here, next to the topic, on the right-hand side, I have some actions that I can select. What I'm going to choose is to duplicate the topic, and it's going to make you select the group to duplicate it to. So I'm going to select the teacher tutorial group, and then I'm going to click duplicate. And if you're duplicating that to multiple groups, it'll allow you to select more than one group. Close that. Now I can go back to the discussion tab, go back to my teacher tutorial group, and now that assignment is posted here. What I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and, let me see. I want to get the link for that assignment. Here we go. So I'm going to click share. And now again, I can post it in Google Classroom, but what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to copy the code. And that would be another way that you could share it, is you could copy the code and put it in your instruction document. But I'm going to put that in the description of this video so that you can join this topic and then provide your response. So that'll give you an opportunity to see the student view and see some of the things that students can do as they record their responses. All right. But thank you for watching. Hopefully this helps you out a little bit. And if you have any more tutorial videos that you'd like, make sure to fill out the Google form and have a great day. Thanks.